Picture this. A creature so immense it dwarfs the largest whale, lurking in the uncharted depths of our oceans. The mere thought of it is enough to send shivers down your spine, isn't it? For centuries, the sea has been a source of fascination for humans, its vastness concealing mysteries that have both intrigued and terrified us. We've spun tales and myths, painting vivid images of gigantic sea monsters. Ancient mariners passed down stories of their encounters with these behemoths, tales that have fueled our curiosity and fear. These stories have echoed through the ages, shaping our perception of the deep sea. From Greek mythology's Scylla and Charybdis to the terrifying Jormungandr of Norse legends, these monstrous creatures have been a staple in our folklore. The sea, with its unknown depths, has always been a fertile ground for our imagination. From the Kraken of Norse mythology to the Leviathan of biblical texts, colossal sea monsters have long captured our collective imaginations. As we trace back in time, we find that our ancestors were not just spinning tales of fantasy. Millions of years ago, when dinosaurs roamed the land, the oceans were a realm of equally colossal creatures. Among these ancient sea monsters, two names often surface, striking awe and fascination in equal measure: the megalodon and the plesiosaur. The megalodon was a prehistoric shark, which lived approximately 23 to 3 million years ago. Imagine a great white shark, but supersize it to 3 times the length. That's right, megalodons could grow up to 60 feet long, making them one of the largest predators in the history of our planet. These oceanic titans could devour whales and other large marine mammals in a single bite, their jaws exerting a force of up to 40,000 pounds. Then there's the plesiosaur, a marine reptile that lived during the time of the dinosaurs. Unlike the shark-like megalodon, plesiosaurs boasted long necks and 4 large flippers. They were not as large as the megalodon, but with lengths up to 20 feet, they still dwarfed many of today's marine creatures. Their long necks allowed them to strike swiftly at their prey, much like a snake. Now, compare these ancient behemoths to the largest living marine predator today, the great white shark. The great white, on average, measures up to 20 feet in length. That's just a third of the size of a megalodon and equal to the size of a plesiosaur. Our oceans have indeed changed over the course of millions of years. The colossal creatures that once ruled these waters are now extinct, their reign ended by climatic changes and evolution. Yet the legacy of these ancient sea monsters lives on. The bones and fossils of these ancient leviathans stand as proof that our oceans once housed creatures of unimaginable size. As we move forward into the medieval and Renaissance periods, sea monsters took on an even more fearsome reputation. In the Middle Ages, sea serpents and dragons were not just elements of folklore or mythology, they were believed to be very real threats. Mariners and explorers of the time often returned from their voyages with tales of encounters with these monstrous creatures. These stories were not dismissed as mere sailors' yarns, but were often taken quite seriously, adding to the growing lore of sea monsters. Sea serpents in particular were a common feature of these tales. They were described as enormous, snake-like creatures that could encircle a ship and drag it down to the depths. It was believed that these serpents could cause whirlpools and storms, further adding to their terrifying reputation. Similarly, dragons, another staple of medieval and Renaissance mythology, were also associated with the sea. These creatures were often depicted as having wings and breathing fire, but they were also believed to reside in the sea's depths. Dragons were associated with chaos and destruction, and their presence on a map often signified unknown and dangerous territories. These fearsome creatures were not just confined to stories and legends, but they also found their way onto maps of the time. Known as Mappa Mundi, these maps were as much works of art as they were practical navigational tools. Sea serpents, dragons, and other mythical creatures were often depicted on these maps, lurking in the uncharted waters, serving as warnings to sailors of the potential dangers that lay beyond the known world. These depictions, while often exaggerated, fueled a sense of dread and fascination about what might be lurking beneath the sea's surface. The sea was a realm of mystery, a place where the known world ended and the unknown began. It was a place of danger and discovery, a place where monsters might indeed exist. And so the legacy of the sea monsters of the medieval and Renaissance periods continues to captivate us, reminding us of the enduring allure of the unknown and the unfathomable depths of the sea. In the 19th century, a new colossal sea monster surfaced, the giant squid. As if the ocean hadn't already proven its capacity for the extraordinary, this elusive creature emerged from the depths to captivate the imaginations of those brave enough to venture into the sea's mysteries. The first recorded sightings of the giant squid are shrouded in maritime folklore. Sailors would return from their voyages with tales of massive tentacled beasts, their eyes as large as dinner plates, lurking in the uncharted waters. It wasn't until the mid-19th century that these tales began to take on a tangible form. Wreckage washed ashore, bearing the unmistakable marks of a monstrous cephalopod. The giant squid had made its presence known. The giant squid soon found its way into the realm of literature, immortalized in Jules Verne's classic, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Verne's depiction of the monstrous squid battling the Nautilus submarine under Captain Nemo's command sent chills down the spines of readers, further cementing the giant squid's place in popular imagination. But what is it about the giant squid that so captures our fascination? Part of its allure is undoubtedly its sheer size. Adult giant squids can grow up to 43 feet in length, with their tentacles making up 2/3 of that measurement. Their eyes are the largest in the animal kingdom, allowing them to navigate the ocean's inky abyss. These creatures are not only remarkable for their size, but also for their unique features. Equipped with a beak strong enough to crack through the shells of their prey, and tentacles adorned with hundreds of suction cups, each lined with tiny tooth-like structures, they are the apex predators of the deep sea. Though elusive, the giant squid is a real-life leviathan that reminds us of the ocean's untamed and mysterious nature. Despite our advances in technology, the giant squid remains largely a mystery, a symbol of the untapped potential that lies beneath the ocean's surface. And isn't that the true allure of the sea? The promise of discovery, of adventure, of the unknown? In the present day, our understanding of the ocean and its inhabitants has grown, yet much remains unknown. The mysterious depths of our oceans continue to be a source of fascination, revealing new discoveries and inspiring ongoing research. While we've come a long way from ancient sea monster tales, the reality is no less exciting. Recent years have seen the unearthing of remarkable large marine animals. The colossal squid, first described in the early 21st century, is a prime example. This elusive creature, believed to be the largest invertebrate on Earth, has only been seen a handful of times. Yet it's thought to reach lengths of up to 46 feet, dwarfing its better-known cousin, the giant squid. But it's not just about colossal squids. Researchers have discovered other large marine animals too. Take, for instance, the lion's mane jellyfish. With a bell diameter of up to 7 feet and tentacles that can trail as long as 120 feet, it's considered the largest known species of jellyfish. In the quest to further unravel the mysteries of the deep, modern technology plays a crucial role. Submersibles like the Alvin and the Shinkai allow scientists to delve deeper than ever before. They've been instrumental in observing and documenting the strange and wonderful creatures of the deep. Then there are drones, unmanned and remote-controlled, capable of withstanding the tremendous pressures of the deep sea. They've captured footage of the abyssal plain, providing glimpses of a world that was, until recently, largely inaccessible. But the ocean depths remain largely unexplored, and each expedition brings the potential for new discoveries. As technology advances, so too does our ability to venture deeper and uncover more about the incredible biodiversity of our oceans. The quest for knowledge continues, fueled by curiosity and the thrill of the unknown. The vast expanse of the ocean holds many secrets yet to be unveiled. As we continue to explore, who knows what colossal creatures we might discover in the future? Colossal sea monsters, whether real or imagined, have always been a part of human history. Throughout the ages, from ancient times to the present, these behemoths have captivated us, inciting a blend of fascination and fear. They've served as the subjects of countless myths, legends, and tales, their vast forms looming large in our collective consciousness. In the hushed whispers of seafarers and the fervent strokes of artists, in the dusty tomes of scholars and the cutting-edge research of modern scientists, the narrative of these creatures continues to evolve. Each era brings new discoveries, new theories, new interpretations, yet the enigma of these colossal sea monsters persists. They are as elusive as they are alluring, their true nature as deep and unfathomable as the oceans they are believed to inhabit. Whether they lurk in the depths of our oceans or the depths of our imaginations, these leviathans remain a testament to the mystery and majesty of the sea.